On June 22nd, 2022, Cities Skylines announced that 12 million copies of the game have been sold, and my immediate thought was fair play. I can't help but admire how developer Colossal Order came in and absolutely dominated the city building genre, especially after the shit show that was SimCity 2013. Cities Skylines was released back in 2015, with the game showing Maxis and EA how to deliver a competent city building game for modern gamers. It's pretty obvious that Paradox, the publisher of Cities Skylines and who greenlit the project, saw the sheer demand and hunger for a city builder, and with SimCity 5 failing, the game greatly benefited from it. On the face of it, Cities Skylines delivers in letting the player build a city in their own image. Let me just make it clear that when I say Cities Skylines is overrated, I don't mean it's a bad game. Far from it. I've sunk hundreds of hours into it myself. My problem with Cities Skylines is that I don't think it's a great city simulation game, and here's why. Before I begin, 77% of viewers aren't subscribed. I'd really appreciate it if you quickly subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Anyways, Cities Skylines does give you a vast range of tools to build the city you want to build. The game is a great city designer. Furthermore, the mods workshop is implemented incredibly well, with a wealth of mods, assets, tools and maps to keep the game feeling fresh. But the reason why I think Cities Skylines is overrated is that it doesn't really deliver on the actual city simulation front. You can comment down below right now if you think I'm being too nostalgic, but I still believe that SimCity 4 is an absolute masterpiece of a city simulation game. Every genre has that one game that defines it, that you just know is top dog regardless of what year it came out. Not only did SimCity 4 deliver on letting you build your own city, but it also provided a lot of depth and simulation in actually running your city. I've never been great with metaphors, but I'ma try anyway. Cities Skylines is like spending a lot of time and effort in designing the greatest pool ever. Maybe drop in the little waterfall feature, get that water heated and have some cool environment around it. But then after finishing and designing the greatest pool ever, you don't jump in and enjoy the greatest pool you've built. You just stand there and look at it. What's the point in designing the greatest pool in the first place if you're not allowed to jump into the water? It feels like the only aspect of the game that challenges you in how your city is designed is traffic flow. And even then, vehicles can be absolutely moronic in utilising your road network. And let's be honest, out of all the aspects there could potentially be in running the city, being left focusing on traffic management alone can get dull pretty fast. Beyond that, unless you go out of your way to cause chaos, Cities Skylines quickly loses its appeal as your city begins to grow. I liked that in SimCity 4, you could take up the role as mayor. Advisors in various industries give you information about how citizens are feeling about the way you're building your city. The city opinion poll is a fun mechanic in understanding if your people love or hate you. Cities Skylines 2 is reportedly in the works, and my biggest wish for it is that it introduces similar mechanics that challenge you in running your city. I'd also like to see Cities Skylines upgrade its design and style. Funnily enough, the visuals in SimCity 5 still look light years ahead compared to Cities Skylines. Without the use of any mods, Cities Skylines does look incredibly dated, which I suppose is fair enough for a game that's now 7 years old. Colossal Order has made a fantastic game with a foundation to build on. They benefited greatly from the demise of SimCity and have comfortably taken its spot as the go-to city building game. I think if Cities Skylines introduced new mechanics that made your city more immersive and overhauls the game's looks, there's no reason why Cities Skylines 2 couldn't be a masterpiece of a game. But for now, Cities Skylines is simply overrated. Comment down below your thoughts on Cities Skylines. Am I the only one who thinks it's overrated? Let me know. Peace.